Finally here, getting ready for Bad Boy. I know. Getting ready for Bad Boys 4. Can't wait. Can't wait. Been waiting for years. Yo, yesterday was a fun ass day because me and the family went to go see Bad Boys 4 Ride or Die. Now you probably don't know this, maybe you do, maybe you don't, but I'm a huge Bad Boys franchise fan. All the way from Bad Boys 1 to the one I seen yesterday. Huge fan. I was excited for every one. So I knew I was going to check this one out at the movie theater, and that's what I did. So here is my reaction or my review to the movie. First of all, I got to say, I'm going into this movie a little biased. I ain't going to lie. I went into this movie already knowing that I was going to like it. But there is a small chance, you know what I'm saying, that maybe the shit was trash. So what was Bad Boys 4 all about? Now I know a lot of people was wondering, like, yo, this the fourth installment. Like, you know, how is this going to be any better? How is this going to be any different than the previous three? And I actually like this storyline, and it's very simple, but it's good. All right. So basically you got Will Smith's character who plays Mike Lowry, and you got Martin Lawrence's character who plays Marcus Burnett. Now their captain, Captain Howard, he dies. I forget if he died in the third one or not, but he's dead in this movie, but he's being framed. All right, so they basically shitting on Howard's name, the bad guys. They're basically trying to smear Captain Howard's name. So Martin Lawrence and Will Smith character like, hell nah, we bad boys. All right, our captain wasn't crooked. You know what I'm saying? Our captain wasn't shady. We're going to prove that, you know, our captain was a good dude. All right. So along the way, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's character, Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, they get framed. All right. They get framed by the bad guys. So not only do they got to prove that their captain wasn't shady, they got to prove that they're not shady. Right. So ultimately, like, that's what the movie is about. Was it good? I'm gonna jump right to it. Hell yeah, that movie was good. Like, it was gonna be good regardless. But it actually was good. It had a lot of the funny parts. They had a lot of funny scenes in there. They brought back like 95% of the original cast, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like 30 years into this, like, they got the majority of the people, you know, the main characters was in it. It was a ton of action, right? A shit ton of action. A lot of special effects. It's like they upped up their game. Wait, did that make sense? They upped. They really upped their game on the stunts, on the action, all of that. Straight up, I loved it. All right, I loved it. My wife loved it. My sister loved it. My parents loved it. Well, my mom, she kind of went to sleep, but I'm sure she would have loved it if she was awake. All right. But yeah, without a doubt, Bad Boys 4 lived up to the hype, in my opinion. Now, one thing I always talk about when I watch movies is the ending. All right. So the movie, you know, had your basic action hero ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what you think, right? So here's the thing, though. All right. Here's the thing. They said that this was the last Bad Boys movie. Martin said it. Will said it. The director might have said it. I don't know. But this movie made $100 million in the opening weekend. Right? Over $100 million worldwide. So you know what that tells me? They might have to do another one. They might got to do a Bad Boys 5. I'm sure they're going to talk about it. Even if they wasn't planning on doing it, because the numbers is too big, right? Now, one thing that, you know, some people talking about, especially even Stephen A. Smith, I just seen where he was on this podcast and he was saying that he's not going to see this movie until Will Smith apologizes to the black community about slapping Chris Rock, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me talk. When that slap happened a couple years ago, I was worried for a little bit. I'm like, yo, this might mess up Will's career. Like, this might, oh man, he was just about to shoot Bad Boys 4. And I'm like, damn. You know, I mean, this ain't a good look for Will. This shit ain't no good look on no level, right? But as we got closer and closer to Bad Boys 4 coming out, and I saw the trailer, you know what I said to myself? Will Smith back. Yeah, this trailer look good. Will back, right? And when you watch the movie, Will and Martin, their character, the movie, it's like they never missed a step. Like Will was Will Smith in this movie. But what I really did like, and everybody in my family liked it, we all caught it, but there's this one scene in the movie near the end that we all feel like it was a way to say, I don't want to say sorry to Chris Rock, but it is a scene where Will Smith gets checked, right? And to me and my family, we always thought obviously that was a way to kind of shit on Will Smith a little bit, right? To show you like, look, here's somebody slapping your ass, right? Even though it was acting, but still, right? It was a cool, very cool scene that they threw in, and I'm sure that was to reference the Chris Rock slap. I am positive. But it was cool. They did it tastefully. It was funny, and it just made sense. I don't know what the hell Stephen A. talking about. Will Smith doesn't owe anybody an apology except for like Chris Rock and his people, his family and all that. But I ain't gonna lie, Will Smith ain't missed a beat with this one. Will Smith is back. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Bad Boys 4 a 5 out of 5. Let me know, did you see this movie and what you thought about it? But if you said anything less than it was good, get off my channel.